and welcome to the overview of Tiny TWAVELLERS. I have missed you so much. It's been 6 weeks and hopefully you'll agree that my break from YouTube was well worth all of this content. So without further ado, let's get into it. This video is going to basically cover every single item you're going to get in the set, showcasing it all, and then I've got a few rooms to show you exactly what you can expect. And also there's rooms up now on the gallery for you to go and look at. This set is now available on early access on Patreon. The link will be in the description. It's over on Felix Sander's Patreon, and it will be available to everyone for free on the 8th of June. Yeah, that lockdown life has got me losing the dates. But anyway, right, let's get into it. I'm gonna start off and showcase the wallpapers that come in the set, because I think most of the time people kind of miss wallpapers, because when you search using the search term Tiny TWAVELLERS, it never shows wallpapers. That's the one item in the catalogue that never gets shown. So there are 8 wallpapers with this set. There is this first one. They come basically, there's 4 different, we'll say 4 different designs, but they come with and without the crown molding. So we have this plain one that of course comes in this whole load of swatches. I'm just making sure that my body has not covered up that part of the catalogue. It hasn't. So yeah, just a whole load of swatches. They match the swatches that we've used on the bedding and stuff, so they match with the other colours that are in the set. So I think everyone needs a good plain basic wall, so we included that, so it kind of, the other wallpapers we use are probably not going to do a whole entire room. They're probably going to be a feature wall, so we wanted a plain wall to go with it. This here, let's showcase the mural walls. This one I think is probably my favourite one, actually. It was the first one I think we picked out. And then we have the jungle one. We have more jungle ones. There is a bit of a jungle theme with it, but I think it was easier to find nice jungle images, if you get what I mean, than it was to find other ones. But then we have the cloud one, a nice cheery one, and then we have this slightly more moody atmospheric one, and then we have a more modern kind of geometric pyramid one. We're thinking this is like Egyptian pyramids. And then we have this one in red and another one in green. So we do have kind of artwork that's in a similar vein to this as well. And then we have the Dino Wall. As you can see, the cutest little dinosaurs on this. And this of course comes in all the swatches, just all the swatches. What can we say? And then this one, or is this my favorite wall? Could be, but this one was one of the first wallpaper designs that we found, which was the keys in the hedge, and was definitely probably an inspiration moving forward. I'll show you what was the inspiration for the whole entire set in a little bit when we get into the furniture pieces, but yeah, this is one of the early inspirations. And as we can see, all the colours, like, come on, you can see the different keys there and all the swatches. You can have yourself a nice little girly room, a slightly more muted girly room, and my personal fave, the white and oat. I am a light and airy kind of person when it comes to wallpapers. So those are the 4 different designs, and then of course we have them with the skirting and the ceiling trim coving, that's what we call it over here. So yeah, you can get that. So you should be able to sort out any of your rooms, not just kids rooms. You should be able to do many different types of rooms with that. So we'll go on to this. I've set up all of the furniture that we have here. There are 67 pieces in the set, and yes, there is a Sim Felix and a Sim me to showcase these items, just in case I need to show you how it works. But yeah, I'll start off with the inspiration for this set. Basically, I wanted to do a kid set because we really need more kids items in the game. I know that's something that people are crying out for, and I was gonna do one, but I didn't want to do the kind of typical Scandi vibe kids room, and then I kind of was going to anyway. I kind of given in. I was like, oh, there's no other look I can go for. And then one day on my Pinterest, yes, I'm not hashtag sponsored by Pinterest, but you know how much I love it. I saw this draw unit by Anthropology. I think it's called Land and Sky. I'll put up a shot of the actual original one, and that basically inspired this whole entire set, because I was like, that's how I would like to do kids. So I of course convinced Felix, pestered some may say, to do a kids set, because I don't think that's Felix's normal style, is not kids, but we have so much fun doing it. So the draw that inspired this one is where it all began, but I'm just gonna just go down here. First of all, we'll start off. There are beds for kids, toddlers. There's also this bassinet that is functional. It's an override of the in-game one, so when you see it in your catalog, actually, let me show it. I bet I'm hidden. I'm hiding it. Look, here we go. It will look like this, which is the original base game one. Unfortunately, there are some limitations when it comes to bassinets, which is probably why none of us have seen any custom content ones worth using before, because if you delete out the original swatches, the original thumbnails, the whole entire thing gets broken. So that is why we do not have a original thumbnail on there, and it's just got our icon. So bear with us. It still works. You still have 4 swatches. It's an override for the base game one, so if you don't want to override the in-game one, just take that one file out. I have still included a decorative one, so if you want to get the whole matchy look, you can use the decorative bassinet instead of the functional one. So just give you options. It comes in 4 swatch colors, ta-da, in the bamboo, which matches the bed. This is the bed from Island Living, which has been separated out, and then we've made a toddler version of it, and this comes in 8 swatches. Fortunately, with the bassinet, you're limited. You can only have the same amount of swatches that was originally in the base game one, which is 4. So that's why I've picked the best matching ones, if you get what I mean, the ones you're most likely to use. So yeah, the toddler, the bedding is completely separate, so there is no need to worry. You can get whatever combination you need for your kids. Again, swatches galore. We have the plain bedding, and we also have a patterned one, which I'll just go through. We have this leopard print, which is my favorite pattern in the whole entire set. We have this tiger print. We have this one, which is meant to be like little fluffy clouds, penguins, tigers, flamingos. There's a zebra. I think that's all of them. Oh, a turtle. Yeah, those are them. So that of course is on the single bed, and it's also on the toddler bedding as well. And the bed frame, you know us. Swatches. Just to say now, I may not go through them all, but all of these wooden items have all matching swatches. Some of them don't have maybe this distressed look that we've added in. It's quite cute here. This comes in white, the blue, the green, and the pink. So that is across some of them, but not all of them. But you'll definitely all have matching wood tones, these brown wood tones. Some of them don't maybe have these bright colors, or do they? I think they all do, actually. I'm lying, just some of them don't have the distressed. So yep, that's the bedding. And I suppose while I'm here, we should show the stuff that actually goes with the bedding, which would be the tents, because every person needs a tent in their life on their bed. So let me just move this one out the way. There we go. You fit perfectly inside. So these should fit probably a lot of different beds that aren't just our beds in this set. They should fit around a lot of them. So this one, we have a whole load of swatches. I'll say no more. The wood tone inside changes along with the outside fabric as well. So this is super duper cute, and I love the way this is a piece that Felix did. I just love the whole details and the creases in it. As a kid, I would love to have had a bed like this, but I didn't. You know, it just wasn't a thing. And of course, we also have this for the single bed as well. There we go, we fit them perfectly, and we can do all kinds of swatches again. So as I said, mix and match. Some things we've not done exactly matching colours because we didn't want it to be too matchy. There is such a thing, but yeah, you should be able to find some great looking combo for yourself. Again, we have another thing for the bed, which is this canopy. You could put this over any bed, to be quite honest, any single bed we're going to say, or even put a chair under there. This has been made so there isn't a footprint, so basically your sim doesn't recognize it, it's actually there, so you shouldn't have any problem placing any of these objects underneath. It should be fine. Even if you don't have move objects on, this canopy and the tent will place perfectly. So yeah, that's that one. It comes in the 3 different wall heights. Out here I've just shown I think we're on the medium wall height. I've just picked this one, and of course, again, so many colors, but we'll get into all of the kind of color combos that we had in mind in the example rooms. Then we have some seating. We have this director's chair again. All the swatch colors, you'll find something to match perfectly. And then this poof, which we have some with patterns and then a whole load of plain ones, which I really like putting these together like in sets of 3, which is kind of cute. 3 is definitely a magic number, and Felix simply loves the poof. Then we have this wall decor, which is this really cute. She is called Fabian Flamingo. Super duper cute, and comes in these 3 different swatches, which actually you can get this variety of flamingos in nature, so why not in your game. And then we have these like trio. These are separate, so you can just move them around, and then these all come in matching swatches too, which I'll just leave on that one. So just a little bit of extra decoration for your walls. We have this chair which has this carved tree branch detail, which you'll see later on taken from the inspiration drawer units. So that's again echoed in this, and of course swatch. So many swatches. Basically, I think by now you could probably do a whole entire house just using our past collabs. Yeah, all 3 of them probably should go together. And of course, throughout the 3 collabs, matching wood tones. I'm just going to say it again, matching. So yeah, again, loads of different combos, of course, because you have the seat and the wood tone. We've done a few combos, so hopefully you can mix and match that. And then again, we've done this distress look, which is I love this distress, so I'm really happy that we were able to achieve this and add this in. Cute! And then we have the swing. This has been adapted from the swing that came with Island Living. We've separated out the swing, and this is actually a seat, so apparently Felix likes a good swing, so let's go and sit on that one. These are seats, so you can't swing on them. They're a stationary seat, but they work perfectly, as you can see. Come in the 3 different heights, and of course, as always, we have a whole load of wood tones for you. Every possible wood tone apart from the distressed. in this one. So that one. And then we have this rug here on the floor, which comes in a whole load of tones. This original one has been adapted from Strangerville, and then we've added in these original ones, which this is meant to go underneath the dollhouse that is with the set. So I'm just going to do it now. Who cares about in order? The dollhouse is meant to just sit on top of here. This is what... Oh, I've so alt placed this, yeah. This is meant to be like your little maze outside of your house when you go up to it. So yeah, that was the intention of those swatches, but of course it can just be used any other place too. Then we have this ottoman, which it's a crate, and you've got loads of books in here, and again, so many swatches. I think we're just gonna be like swatch galore. What can I say? All matching swatches. Don't worry, we got you covered. It'll be fine. Then we have this shelf, again, all matching tones, and this pot and this little safari decor, of course, because we're TWAVELLERS. We need a little safari hat hanging there, and then we also have this separated hat decor as well. So we've got quite a few decor items as well, just to carry on the theme. And then this safari hat comes in loads of different colors, and we have this magnifying glass. It only comes in silver. I think this is the only item we have that only has one swatch, but it's this one. And again, with this desk, there are slots in appropriate places, so that means you can put up here like a light or something. So we have 3 slots along there. There is also slots under here. If you have something that's slimmer, it can fit underneath in this little nook area. And again, loads of slots for you to put everything there. And this desk is meant to go with the chair that I showed earlier, so I've put them together, and of course, matchin'. I worked on these ones, this whole like matching set of items, and this one was definitely inspired by the archaeology table that came with Jungle Adventures, but it's meant to match in with these, so it's meant to echo it but not be a copy of it. It is a completely original mesh, and yeah, all the colours you could possibly need for your Sims home. And of course, this as well doesn't just have to go into a kid's room. This could very easily go into any other room of the home, or any age person's room. Here we have the changing table. I know in the game we don't change babies' nappies on a changing table or anything like that, but I thought it would be nice just to have it as a decor item. This is actually a console table, so if you just want to use this normally in, like, say in a hallway and put some flowers and decor items on top, you can, it's fine. The changing mat is completely separated, so this can be a fully functional console table, or it can be put together with the mat and look like a changing table. And there are slots down here as well, so you can put loads of stuff. You'll see upstairs I've put like towels down here as well for the changing table. Again, of course, you know, swatches. And then we have the matching drawer unit. Again, swatches. Great amounts. Oh, can we also just point out that, yes, this shelf does have nice big slots on there, so you can put your regular plant pots up there, huge ones. You can put your books up there if you want to. Don't worry, the slots are big enough for you not to have to move objects to put items up on that shelf. And then, of course, let's go back to the drawer unit. Again, loads. And then we have the matching wardrobe. And then we have this, the inspiration for the whole entire rest of the set, which was this carved drawer set. And we have all of these swatches again. And then we have this matching drawer as well. So they're different designs, but they're meant to echo each other. And I'm just so thankful that that pin just randomly appeared on my Pinterest feed. So yeah, we've got the distressed look. That is one of my faves, the distressed, and I think it works really well on this. It wasn't on the original piece. We took the original piece as inspiration, but of course we just applied what we wanted and the color swatches and the techniques to it. So those two matching. And then we have this trunk side table, which I think this to me like I think it encapsulates the whole entire set in this one piece for me. This trunk unit, and it's got like this luggage on top. So again, super cute swatches. For the first few, we have some animals on here. So we've got an elephant, a panda, a fox, we've got a camel, and we've got a polar bear. I really do love this whole combo. So with this, it's kind of like the colors match the personality of the animal as well. So all those go together. And then we have some that you can use in any room you have, and also just if you just don't want an animal to be on the front, you have some plain swatches, and you go through these like this, and that's my favorite one because we know I like white and those kind of options. Yeah, and super good, we'll say the girly option. And then on top we have some more clutter items. We have the binoculars, which come in cute, so we can have the all pink look if we wanted to, even with the binoculars. And then onto the other end table that comes with this set. Oh, also to point out, there is some slots there, so you can put some small items there on the side, so slots on the top of the luggage and then slots there on top of the trunk. And then this end table that matches in with these, taking elements from this and making it into an end table. So again, if you want to, you could match it all to your heart's content. And then we have this one, which is this was Felix's #1 request for the set, was it must include this lamp, which he does actually own in real life. So yeah, it's now in the game. And of course, again, loads of swatches, plain ones. The dinosaur does stay the same green, which we did have it in different colors before, but I thought the green one looked and worked best, so we kept the dinosaur green. And then you just got all the different colors, and this pattern here is the same as the dinosaur wallpaper, so if you want, you can match the wallpaper to the lampshade. And then we have this very super cute giraffe floor lamp. This is taken from base game. We have a giraffe, but we've redone the texture of it, and again, lots of different colors, but I really like this in nurseries. I think it looks super cute, and I've used it. I'll show you how I use it in a little bit. And then we have these sets of hot air balloon lights, and I just think this turned out, I really love them. Again, these are for the 3 different wall heights. My wall just went super duper bright. But together, I think these work, say on a medium wall height, which this is. I think you could put all 3 together. Of course, with these, you can also size them down. This is like the proper height, but you can size, oh, let me find the key, size them down and make it like a set of 3, so they look super cute together. And of course, loads of different swatches that you have different vibes for your room. We have like a really pale one, then we have a slightly more gothic looking one, and slightly darker if you want to do a dark room. Not every kid has a super light and bright room, so we've kept for you with the swatches on that one. And then we have this tree bookshelf with all this clutter items on it, so pre-cluttered. There aren't any slots on this one, but it's already pre-cluttered for you. And of course, this is a fully functional bookshelf, so your Sims will come here and read. And I just, all of these items, I feel like if me and Felix were just like, oh, if only we had these as a kid. I just had a bog standard normal bedroom. There was no theme to it. So we were basically living out our childhood dreams within this set. And then we come on to the kind of toy area. We have a lot of the items in the game actually are not functional toys, they are decor. So we have a few decor cuddly toys, and then we have a couple functional ones. So this Panda here, Mr. Panda, is a decor one, so he's got different swatches. He can be a panda, he can be a bear, he can be a polar bear, or he can be a bit more like a grizzly bear. And then we have Frieza Bunny. He can be laying down or he can be standing up, and I love this swatch because I like the pale swatch in everything is basically for me. That was the rule. I must get a plain swatch, and Felix wanted a super duper deep and moody one, so that's why we've got a black Frieza Bunny as well. But I love the blue one. Was coincidence. When Felix showed it to me, I was like, Frieza Bunny has actually been in the freezer, that's why he's blue. So yeah, I do enjoy the blue swatch. And again, same swatch colors in the laying down version. Then we have Mr. Croc. Mr. Croc is another decor one. He's just super cute, and the swatches on this one, I think we had a lot of fun with this, and I thought it was a funny idea to have Mr. Croc in other animal prints, and that's what we did. So we have him in tiger print, of course, in crazy colors. That, you know, that's an albino, maybe slightly more albino tiger, and then we have different colors that you would never find in real life. And then Mr. Croc basically here looks like a salamander instead of a crocodile, so we really like that one. It's like we should have drawn in the tongue or something to make him look like that. And again, ridiculous swatches. And then the albino version, because it's super duper cute. Obviously all crocodiles come in leopard print, right? That's what we were all hoping for. And then onto the functional toys that come with this, we have this very cute zebra. Again, comes in different colors. We have the neutral color, the slightly deeper, darker, moodier one, and then we have pink and egg yellow. We call this color egg yellow, and we also have it comboed. Let me fly over here onto the poof, and we have it in the bedding as well, this particular color combo. So you can do this, and sorry, because, you know, I like to combine things. This is what I do. See, you can do sets of 3 with a poof. Very good idea. Hold on, I've left him on tiger. I want to leave him on the salamander because I think it's my favorite one. So yep, swatches. And then, so he's like the play plushie, you know, when the kids play with it so they can hug him and all that stuff. And then we have this tiny Stegosaurus, which is the same dinosaur that you can find on the lamp, just sized down, and that is a fully functional play toy as well. So you can play, your kids can play with the Stegosaurus as well. They don't just have to look at it on the lamp, they also get to play with it. So it comes in that one swatch to match the lamp as well. So now I think you guys may have seen this on Twitter. This was Felix's labor of love, is this dollhouse. That was one of the at the beginning of every project, we always have like the dream wish list, and some items, you know, when you wish it, they're never going to come true, but you just add them anyway because you want to have as many ideas as possible. And with this one, it was on the wish list, and it was, no, this is going to happen. Felix is going to make sure that we had a new dollhouse. So this is his pride and joy, labor of love. It took many days, to the point where many days he needed a little break halfway through. But yes, it's just gorgeous. So that's the inside, fully functional. Your kids will come up here and play and have all the little characters that they play with in the dollhouse. So that's the front of it, and this is the inside. It is smaller than the other dollhouses that are in the game. Thank you, Lord, because those dollhouses are absolutely ginormous. Just out of interest, if you think this is too big still, because it is still quite a big object, it's just not as deep as the other ones. If you do downsize it by using the bracket key, we tested it out, and to be quite honest, you can't really see much of a difference when the kids are playing with it. It doesn't look ridiculous. Sometimes if you size down something and you get kids to play with it, it looks really weird, but they still play with it in kind of the correct place. It's not very specific where they play with the toys. Most of the time they play with them outside of the actual object, not inside, so you can go ahead and do that. So yeah, this one comes in 4 different swatches. We have this regular one, we have the slightly more gothic looking moody one, then we have the super duper ridiculous like pink princess one, Barbie eat your heart out, and then the super duper tasteful one, which is the super pale washed out one, which was my fave. So as you can see, the inside changes as well, and I'm sure your sim kids will love playing in it. So that's the dollhouse. And then we have the activity table. So this is taken from the archaeology table that came with Jungle Adventures. As you can see, swatches galore. It's not meant to be too matchy with the rest of the items. So this does come in similar combinations to the chairs, but doesn't match exactly with everything. Sometimes you need a little bit of difference in your life, so this is what it is with this. There's certain items that aren't meant to match with anything, so if you find something that doesn't match, it's not supposed to. But yeah, again, lots of different swatches, and your kids can come here. They got their little roll of paper and they can draw and paint and everything, do the normal stuff that the activity tables do in the game. So we also now move on to the little artwork bit, which is this world map wall hanging. In The Sims, you don't normally have the true to life world, so we've made up this little fake world, and you've got all the animals from all the different parts of the world there, and of course swatches. So the super bright one with primary colors, and then a slightly more muted one, a darker one, and then we have them with the different names of the countries in Simlish. No English to be found on any of this. We've keeping with the game Max's Match, Simlish it is. And of course that has different swatches as well. Then we have our other artwork, Plum Bob in the way. Other artwork, which we have the wall version and the leaning version, so go through all of these swatches. We have all of this artwork with a white frame and also with a black frame, so hopefully that should fit into any room. Of white and black is always kind of a universal color that should fit in with everything. And then we have this, I think this is my favorite art piece we have, which is this hanging frame with the really cute ribbon and these line drawings of different animals, which I love, and different color combos, so lots of different rooms. I think with this one as well, it's the colors are meant to kind of match with the animal that's shown in the middle. And out of interest, there is now in this one as well, there is a set of 3 prints that kind of coordinate together. So we have that one, we have this one, and we have this, so you can have like a trio of frames on the wall, and then this one as well with the leopard. So you have a tiger and a leopard. That's not different. Tiger and a leopard version, and you can put them in whatever order you like. So that's more ideas. So it's not just a single frame, it's like a trio of them. And then I think this is the last piece I've got to show you, which is the wall mirror. And again, we've got the carved tree, which matches the chair, and also the details on the wardrobe and the drawer unit. So again, loads and loads and loads of colors, and the distressed ones too. So that is the last item. I think I have covered everything. Now let's get on to the example rooms. Okay, so we are here in the first one. This is the nursery. All of the rooms here, well, the first 3 rooms, the nursery, the toddler room, and the kids room, are now up on the gallery for you to download. They only contain custom content from our 3 collabs. They only contain either base game or content from the bathroom, the kitchen, or this tiny TWAVELLERS. So those 3 sets is the only CC included. I say only base game. It is only base game apart from one floofy rug in the kids' bedroom because I couldn't resist it. I'm sorry, but I couldn't. You know how much I love that floofy rug. So yes, this is the nursery. We went with the neutral color palette here. You can put, as you can see, you can put like the canopy together with the bassinet. I love this whole combo, and I've used like the base game wall decal. I think it goes really well with this. And again, we've got the frame with the flamingo in it. and I just think it's a great, this could be, I think we put colours in here so you can be gender neutral, you can be super duper stereotypical feminine, masculine, whatever you want to do, but you should find a colour, and it's not the super bright crazy EA colours. Still there's bright colours, we've added a few brighter colours into this because it is a kid's set, but still you should be able to do super duper good looking rooms with it, not crazy ones. And again, we got a little collection of cuddly toys, and I've just used move objects to put the panda on the swing because it's super cute. What can I say? So yeah, that's the nursery room, and then the changing table. And I do love using this giraffe floor light now. I think it's a really cute nursery piece. I think it's for a younger child, but again, of course, you could use it in lots of different rooms, and you have like the black swatch, and it could be a super moody one. We'll see that used in, I think, in a little bit. And then the poof and all this stuff. Again, as I said earlier, there's slots down here so you can put your clutter items down there as well. And then, of course, Fabian Flamingo. Let's go here. Now we'll move across. We have Toddler Felix and Toddler Harrie to show you the Toddler Bedroom, which is just like a total, I feel like this is like a total escape from the real world, if you get what I mean. And I feel like that's what we wanted to do with this set, is it be a total escapism for kids. It's basically a dream world inside the home, so it's not meant to match anything else. It's basically, your kid could never leave the room and they'd be perfectly fine because they have everything. It's a nice little dreamland. So we have the little toddler bed with the tent. We have the, what's it called, director's chair, and then the poof with it. There is slots as well on top of the poof, so you can put decor items up there, and then the tree bookshelf. I love the wallpaper in here as well. And of course, we've picked out a tone that matches the wallpaper for the plain tone as well. So this is the plain wallpaper. And then we have all of the play toys here underneath the canopy. Super duper cute. So I'm just going to get Harrie to play along with this. She might be slightly broken. I may have used cheats to get the time to be the right time. Yeah, I'm going to need to reset. Oh, she's still broken. I fixed the other ones. We'll do it with the kids. We'll play test the other ones. So yeah, the dollhouse again in here, and we have the artwork, and then the ottoman, the binoculars. So I just wanted to showcase what it looks like to put everything together, because I know I ramble on for ages and showcased everything individually, but it doesn't really give you an idea of what's possible. Again, you could just swap out the swatches for anything and have a totally different vibe in here, but still using the same items. So as you can see, very different atmosphere in both of them. And then we'll go on to, I had to do it, this is like super duper feminine, ultra girly room. I know we work in here because I've reset you earlier, so you can go and sit here. So we have a super duper feminine, ultra girly, pink and white and light tone room. Again, you can play, let me show, let's play dolls together. That is the kid version, I think. They can play dolls together over here, which is just so cute. And they're playing with like princesses and knights and all that stuff, so it matches the chateau vibes. And again, we've got the zebra, the poofs, the swing there is a nice little chair, and the activity table and shelves and stuff. And I've used the curtains are from the bathroom set, so as I said, we don't have any curtains in this set, but you can mix and match them with our other sets to make a fully fledged room. And again, a nice little work area with the world map, and the hot air balloon lights everywhere. If I zoom out, you can see the little combination of the two and different tones, and then the totem heads here, And again, this, I would love this super cute bed. Sometimes though, the lighting in The Sims 4, I have to say, when it comes through the window, it's pretty epic. Every single promo shot, you'll notice that there is light coming through the window because it's always staged like that. So then we have the super pinky girly one for the luggage, and then for the light as well. And of course, you need Mr. Croc to match your bedding, you know, because that's totally natural in leopard print. So yeah, that's the last room that I've done. And then Felix, just to point out, there are slots on top of the wardrobes as well. So large slots, you can put a ginormous plant there if you want, or you can be like me and just put a tiny binocular. So this last one is Felix's contribution to the look, to tell you what vibe can go. We called this the depressed child, but then we're like, might be a little non-PC to call it depressed child. We're just going to call it the slightly more dark and moody one. This is Alexander Goth's room from Felix's renovation of the Goth mansion. He's totally rebuilt it with his content. So yes, this is his custom content. All of the pieces on the outside, as you can see, all the windows and all of that. So he's redone it. He's in the process of doing it. So don't ask him when it's going to be completed. Okay, just don't say anything. But this is one of the rooms out of it. By the way, when that build is released, it's definitely worth a download. It's stunning, it's gorgeous, it's super duper moody. This will definitely give you the vibe of what the rest of the house looks like. But this is Alexander Goth's bedroom, and boy is he lucky. Super moody, dark, you know, kind of Tim Burton vibes. So we got the slightly darker clouds, the bit stormier bedding with the darker clouds as well. Black swatches used. So this is what it kind of an example to show you what it looks like with the darker wood tones and all the darker kind of color options. So you don't have to go super duper girly pink and light or all green. You can go with the darker tones as well. So there should be something for everyone. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this, and I'm totally in love with this. I need to build more with this. Fingers crossed. I'm on the lookout for inspiration for building like a suburban dream home sometime in the near future. I have a long list of things I want to build with this, but other items to do as well for Patreon. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you so much. This has been released for like just over 24 hours now, and the response to this and the feedback has been absolutely amazing. So I want to say thank you in advance to anyone that does pledge to us on Patreon. Just FYI, this is only available on Felix's Patreon. It's not on my Patreon. But I will be showcasing the next set that's coming to my Patreon very, very soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back very, very soon. Bye guys.